So good morning, my people. Right, so as you can hear on the media, the news, you just had a bomb strike, right, by United States, United Kingdom and France, right? They're all running their mouth off, right, saying that there was chemical weapons used in Syria by the Assad regime, right? Now this has been going on for 7 years, right? But if you think back to 7 years to all the uprisings have happened for a reason, right? Because they want to bring in the new world order, right? Man wants to depopulate the planet. So, i.e., you've got the dark corporations, you've got like the Illuminati, the Freemasons, right? You've got the Rothschilds, yeah? All the bankers, right? They fund both sides of each war. So every war that's ever been fought, yeah, these bankers, yeah, they fund these people, right? And they make these wars happen for a reason, right? It's the same as when they went into Libya and they said they had to take out Gaddafi. But unbeknown to many people is Gaddafi was on the verge of making his own currency for Africa. His own money for these people. He would have took away the sterling, yeah? He would have took away the cents and the pounds and everything away and used his own gold to help his people through that money. But these American and the English, they didn't want that. Because like the Commonwealth, right? In the Commonwealth, England had many territory and many countries. But they abused so many people through history. They bombed so many people through history. Okay? And it's the same as America. See, when England and America have their problems and their little uprising and their little situations that happen in their country, you don't see other countries coming in and bombing and trying to control the situation. These countries, every time the Eastern countries or any other country has their own problems and their little uprising in their countries, these Western countries are the first ones to go in and always want to bomb. But they should stay out of it, really. It's not their problem. But these things have to come to pass, you see. Now we have Trump wants to move the US embassy from Tel Aviv. He wanted to move it to Jerusalem as early as May. Now in the Bible, it states clearly that Jerusalem is the capital. But these other people, the Turks, yeah, the Palestinians, are not going to take that. So you can't believe the Russians, the Turks, the Americans. You can't believe any of these people. But these people are all following what was already written many thousand years ago. Everything is coming to pass. After the Second World War, when all the Jews got genocide, when you go in to read the book of Ezekiel, and it talks about the dry bones. The dry bones, yeah, were the children of Israel that got genocide, right, by the Germans. But even Adolf Hitler was a puppet, yeah, for these bankers and the corporations, yeah, like Idi Amin, yeah, and all these other people that the English colony choose to govern these nations. They choose these people, yeah, because these people are just puppets that are going to kill all these people and start a war, right? Which then funds more money for the Western countries and takes all the money away from the poverty countries. You see what I'm saying? Right? Because when we go to Matthew chapter 23, right, and we go to verse 4, and the disciples are asking Jesus, when will the end come? And Jesus turns around and says to his people in Matthew chapter 23 verse 4, we're going to start at. And he goes, and Jesus answered them and said to them, take heed that no one deceive you. For many will come in my name, saying, I am the Christ, and will deceive many. So as we can see already, right? Many people in the church, right? Are coming in the name of Jesus, right? Saying, I am Jesus, I am coming as peace. Many false prophets are doing miracle works right now, right? But they're not true. Because even at the time of Moses, when Moses threw his stick down and it turned into a snake, Pharaoh's physicians could do the same. Every plague that come, Pharaoh's physicians could do the same. Right? So, just because you see a good work on stage, my people, it doesn't mean it's from the Lord. Right? And he says, and you will hear of wars and rumours of wars. Now, when we're waking up every single morning, all we hear now on the media, on RT, Russian television news, on CNN, on Sky News, on BBC, every news station, newspapers, from people's mouths, all we hear now is rumours of wars. Yeah? Oh, the World War III is about to happen. The World War III is about to happen. Right? So we are hearing about these rumours of wars every single day now, my people. Okay? And you will hear of rumours of wars. But Jesus is saying, see that you are not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation will rise against nation, and kingdom will rise against kingdom. So these nations, right, you've got the alliance at the moment. You've got US, UK, France, right? Then you've got Syria, Russia, Iran, Turkey, right? So it's like the WWF Royal Rumble tag team matches, right? These are all tagging up, and these nations are going to go against these next nations. But then you've got Israel, that's the little tiny Israel that's in the middle, right? Now they say the other night Israel carried out strikes on Syria. Iran and Russia have just moved into near the territory. It states clearly in the book of Revelations, right, that Gog and Magog, right, are these places, right, that will rise up against Israel. That's when the Lord will come back, all right? And it says, for nation will rise against nation, and kingdom will rise against kingdom, and there will be famines and pestilence and earthquakes. But see, famines and pestilence come from war, right? Because the more wars that you have in life, yeah, the more pestilence, diseases, yeah, and the more famine. Like in the World War I's and Two's in England, in certain situations, they had food restrictions, right? So every day you could have, like, say, for your household, half a bit of butter, one bacon, say, or one sausage, right? Food rations, right? That's how they control the people, yeah? Then when you have wars, so many people, yeah, they get bombed, they get infected. So then that makes it more infections, right? Now they're talking about chemical weapons, but chemical weapons, remember, USA, yeah, threw atomic bomb chemical weapon, yeah, on Japan, right? So all these countries are the same. Don't be deceived. Earthquakes happening like you had never seen before. False prophets are coming in the church like you have never seen before. Yeah? And then it's saying, and then it's Jesus saying, and then many will be offended and will betray one another and will hate one another in the last days. As you can see, yeah, all these governments, all these people, all families and everything right now, yeah, they're all offended. Yeah, people are betraying everybody left, right and centre. No one trusts no one anymore. Yeah, everybody, yeah, doesn't believe in no one anymore. Right? All these fake news that they're talking about. Yeah. We need to open up our mind and truly understand what is going on here. Because people don't understand what is truly going on. People really need to understand. Yeah. And then Jesus said, then many false prophets will rise up and deceive many. And because lawlessness will abound, the love of many will grow cold. See, there's so much lawless, yeah? That's what he's saying. There's no love in the world no more. The love has grown cold, yeah? Nobody has no love no more. Hardly. It's very rare that you will see real love because everybody is cold now. Everybody for their self, yeah? That's why God says in the book of Genesis, when he brought the flood, yeah, he said, I will never have to destroy the world again because man would destroy it for himself. But he who endures, but then he's saying, but he who endures to the end, right? So, my people, what the Lord is saying is, yeah, be wary of these things that are coming to play.